On this episode, we talked to the creators of the board game Bangkok Pains as we play Bangkok Pains.
So if you're curious how the Bangkok experience can be squeezed into a tabletop board game, you'll like this episode of the Bangkok Podcast.
Sawadee krap, and welcome to the Bangkok Podcast. My name is Greg Jorgensen, a Canadian who came to Thailand in 2001, ended up crashing on a sofa in Chiang Mai, and somehow made $1,000 last me almost a year, despite eating at Sizzler every day. True story.
That's Bangkok for you.
That's Chiang Mai for you.
That's true. Oh, that's true. And I'm Ed Knuth, an American who came to Thailand on a one-year teaching contract 24 years ago, fell in love with Thai people who've known me for years, referring to me as the Farang, so I never left.
That's a compliment. I mean, who was the original Farang? I guess like Konstantin Polkon or something?
That's right. Yeah, maybe that's a good way to put it. Maybe it's meant in kind of iconic terms, like you're the Farang.
I guess it's better than a Farang. Also sounds like a Jason Statham movie, like he comes to Bangkok to like for one last job, the Farang.
All right, we want to give a big thanks to all of our patrons who support the show. Patrons get every episode a day early, behind-the-scenes photos of our interviews, a heads up to send questions to upcoming guests, and access to our Discord server to chat with me, Greg, and other listeners around the world. But best of all, patrons also get an unscripted, uncensored bonus episode every week where we riff on current events and Bangkok topics. On this week's bonus show, we chatted about the unceasing march of technological development as it pertains to audio gear, Greg's visit to Ayutthaya to teach his son about some Thai history, as well as a bike ride to some Bangkok temples to find the original murals used in the opening of Season 3 of The White Lotus, and my upcoming attendance of the premiere of a Thai musical called Dream, which I, as a friend of the director, saw move from idea to production to premiere. To learn how to become a patron and get all this good stuff, plus full access to over 700 bonus and regular back episodes, click the support button at the top of our website.
I wonder if there's a Screen Actors Guild equivalent for Thailand. Like, do you get your SAG card in Thailand?
I don't think there is. I feel like I would have heard of it, but I'm not sure. Well, we know plenty of people we can ask.
Well, I never got anything when I was a pirate in Blackbeard years ago.
You were a damn good pirate, though.
Thanks, man. All right, well, this episode is an interesting one. Now, a while ago, I saw my buddy Justin, who was a guest on episode 24 of season 6, post something online about a board game called Bangkok Pains, and I immediately knew I had to buy it. Now, first, I'm a board game nerd, and second, how in the hell do you squeeze Bangkok into a simple board game? Now, as luck would have it, the creators of the game, Tim Swainson and his team at creative agency Invisible Inc., were open to me sitting down with them at their office one evening and playing a game with the microphones out. So this episode is basically us playing the game as we discuss its genesis, its rules, and more importantly, what type of pieces they created for players to choose from as they move around the board. Now, just like any board game, there's a lot of talking, laughing, and general tomfoolery, but I cut a lot of that out to keep things somewhat streamlined. So here is me, Tim, Nacha, Pun Pun, and Kao Feng playing a little bit of Bangkok Pains while we discuss everything from ridiculous rent in Lad Prow to the math of creating a bank full of fake money. Well, I'm sitting down here with the gang from Invisible Inc., and I know there's several companies here, so please let me know if that's incorrect or if there's like another corporate holder you want to put in there. But we are going to play a board game. This episode's going to be a little bit unconventional because we are sitting around a table with a board game in front of us, a couple beers keeping us company, and I'm sitting around with my new friends from this design agency that has created this amazing board game about Bangkok, which is hilarious and fun to play. So please, can we go around, introduce yourselves and who you are and what you do? Ladies first.
Okay. Hello. My name is Nacha. So I'm assistant creative director at the Invisible Inc.
All right.
Okay, hi. So my name is Pan Pan. I'm one of the creative at Invisible Inc.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
I'm Kao Fang. I'm Creative Operation Director working in Invisible Ink.
Okay.
Lastly, I'm Tim. I'm co-founder and managing director of Invisible Ink.
My name is Greg, and I'm an alcoholic. No, just
Nice
kidding. Well,
to
thank
meet you.
thank you everyone for sitting down here. I know you've probably played this game a million times, but I bought a copy and I played it with my friends a few weeks ago, and we had a great time. And I thought it'd be really cool to come down here and play with the people who made it. And while we're just sort of playing a little bit, talk about how you managed to squeeze Bangkok into a board game, because that is not an easy task. So can you, Tim, talk a little bit about what the setup is here? What's going on? How much money? I got some money in front of me.
So yeah, we're all set up, ready to play here. You start the game in debt. We,
As you do.
as you do in Bangkok, which, whether you are finishing university, leaving home, moving from another country, maybe you haven't started your job yet, a lot of people arrive and they're already in debt. And also we wanted to make the game a little bit challenging. So yes, we all have some money, but we have a credit card debt that we need to pay off before the end of the game.
Yeah. My credit card here is called, I have a credit card in front of me. It's called Platinum Drinker, and I am 50,000 baht in debt. Yeah.
Yep. So that could definitely be a drain on your finances. And apart from being in debt, we are about to squabble over which playing piece.
Can you go through those and let us know?
Yeah.
Here?
So this is my favorite plastic chair. The
Yeah.
one that you use for
Laundry.
washing. Yeah. The
Sitting
laundry.
down on the floor.
Right.
Yeah. And then fish sauce,
Little bottle of
which
fish
is
sauce.
essential
Of course.
In
during Thai
Bangkok.
food. Yes. And also, definitely Som Tum.
Yeah. Play the
small
song.
Som Tum. And then we have some little bit of alcohol, but I don't want to say the brand.
It's a green bottle.
It's a
which
green
is not
bottle.
good.
Yeah. So, and then
The red
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 Bull
Bull.
energy drink.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Kraten Dang,
Yeah.
as opposed to the
Kraten Dang.
European Red Bull.
Yeah.
And lastly, this one is for boat noodles.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
iconic.
chicken bowl
Yeah.
Oh, the little ceramic chicken bowl.
Yeah,
Right,
but-
right.
in the tiny scale.
Pig blood not included.
No.
Yes.
Which is an ingredient in Kway Teow Rua, if you don't know, listeners. Anyway, so we're going to just go ahead and play this, and I might cut this down, listeners. So if you hear some jumps in the audio, of course, I don't think you want to hear to an entire board game being played. But how do we get started? We just start rolling dice and move our way around the board.
We have to choose a career first.
Yes.
My bad.
It's
Okay.
okay.
How do we choose a career?
So we have a career card deck,
Uh-huh.
which is include like various career types and various salary.
Okay.
So we start from oldest, the oldest one,
The oldest
within
person?
oldest person within the player.
Shit, that's me, I bet.
Could be me, but
now.
it's one of us, definitely.
Yeah, so we start with the oldest. You pick one from the top of the deck, and then we make our way around.
It's not secret, is it? Can we tell everyone?
Yes, you
Yeah.
can show.
Okay, so I picked a card, and my career is a professional gamer.
Oh,
Living in
wow.
the Matrix with a headset and controller, IRL. What's that? Salary 35,000 baht a month.
that's not bad.
Not bad.
That's good. Mine is TikTok style. Oh my God. Can you imagine?
That must be nice.
Yeah, 30K per month.
Estate agent. I'm selling dreams, overpricing reality. It's not small, it's cozy. Salary 40,000 baht.
Okay.
Wow.
So I'm a DJ, mixing beats and dreaming of the one night with someone might actually dance. Salary 15K.
15.
We got a winner here. Plastic surgeon.
Ooh.
Transforming midlife cries into youthful smiles, one facelift at a time.
Nice.
Salary 70K.
Oh my
Wow.
God. You're rich.
Yeah.
Yeah, so right off the bat, life is not fair.
Yes, but don't trust everything you got at first.
Yeah, I think
Because-
just like Bangkok, it can
Yes.
quickly get taken away from you, right?
Yeah, things can change.
Yeah.
As we're going to find out. So as we move around the board, there are paydays where we're going to collect our salary, but there are certain moments where you may be forced to change your career. So
okay.
don't bank on it.
I've had to do that a few times.
What's realistic?
So yeah, right. Some of them were voluntary, some of them were not. Let's leave it at that. So how do we go here? Still roll the dice?
Yeah, but you have to pick yours first, your favorite.
Can I pick the chair first? Because I've
Sure.
broken enough of these in my life.
Sure.
So I got a little plastic chair as mine.
For me, I'll go with น้ำปลา fish sauce.
Nice.
I'm gonna go with the chicken bowl.
All right.
Som Tum, please.
Well, I would be Kratten Dang.
Nice. Okay.
Cool.
Good. We're set. Okay.
Okay, so before we begin, so whenever you land on the blue space, doesn't matter if it's cracked or not, you have to pick the top of the pain and gain deck.
Okay. We have a deck of cards here called Pain or Gain. Okay.
Yeah, which is like an action card.
Okay.
To tell you, did you lose money? Do you gain money? What do you need to do?
Okay.
And
Right.
it's important to all of the cards that you pick up, you keep them until the end of the game. So because there is a reward for all of the cards you pick up, because they can be exchanged for an amount of money at the end that will contribute to your final score.
Okay. So each card has a value, and then you can turn those in for the cumulative amount of those cards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Nice. Okay. All right. And let's just quickly say the goal of the game is one thing that surprised me about this game is it's not like Monopoly or Risk, which can go on for weeks. But the goal of the game, I think, if I understand it correctly, is to play basically one round and either finish with the most money, or well, that's it really. That's that's
Yeah.
that's the game.
Yeah.
That's the goal of Bangkok. I mean, the game. Yeah, so that's it. So I like that it sort of has a finite lifespan, and you can see your time getting narrower and narrower as you go through the game.
It was something we debated when we were in the very early stages. We knew we wanted to do a game. We played lots of different games. Some of them have that infinite loop like Monopoly that just keeps going.
Right.
And then others had a finite journey. And it was a hot topic that we debated, and we decided the finite journey would be the best. And in hindsight, I think it was a good decision that we made.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, so who goes first? Me, because I'm old?
You can go first.
No, that's a very nice way of putting it. Thank you.
Yeah. We need to pay respect as a Thai culture. Yeah.
Oh,
We respect you, so.
good save. Good save. Okay, so I'm going to roll 2 dice, and I come up with a 3. So I'm going to move my little chair 1, 2, 3 to a little blue spot.
Pain or gain.
Pain or gain. Lucky color shirt. Bad luck. Don't care. My shirt can block out anything. Use this card once to cancel any payment coming your way. Nice. Keep that. Like
So
it.
you can use that once.
So it's like, hypothetically, of course, if I got pulled over for a traffic violation here, I could either keep the money myself or put it out of the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I like it. Cool. I'm going to keep that. Okay.
I'm next.
Wow.
Oh my God. 11.
11.
I told you I'm bad at math.
You're creative. You don't have to be good at math.
Payday.
Payday.
So you passed payday.
Yes.
What's your salary as a
My salary is
TikTok star.
30K. Thank you. I need to pick these. I've got government giveaway. So everyone gets digital wallet money from the government. Everyone. So
Everyone?
yeah,
Really?
10K
Generous.
for everyone.
Nice.
Yeah.
All
Thank
right.
you, government.
Yeah. This is truly bringing happiness back to the people.
Yeah.
Thank you 3 times.
So far, good times.
Yeah. I quite like my little life in Bangkok here.
Yeah.
Got it.
I feel like I'm going to be the one who lose money.
Here comes the pain.
6. Oh. Mysterious money. Receive an anonymous money transfer to your bank account for 10K.
Wow.
Host account.
You get those warnings on your bank account like, be careful, this could be fraud or a scam. I read recently that Thailand, out of all the countries in Southeast Asia, Thailand had by far the most scams, financial scams,
Yeah.
and bank scams.
Wow.
Yeah. I
We
guess
don't know why.
Why us?
6.
6. Okay, pain or gain for you?
Influencer deal.
Influencer.
You got scout to promote a new hair loss clinic online. Gain 13K.
I believe you have my card for a hair loss clinic. Wow. All right, James rolling. 7. Pain or gain?
It's bound to be pain. It's bound to be pain now. It's bound to be pain.
Your luck has shifted.
MRT nightmare. Missed your stop because you were glued to your phone. Lose one turn.
Everyone raise their hand who's done that.
Sorry, Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone here is holding up their hand. I've blown right past my stop looking at my phone. Yeah. 3. I'll do 3. I'm here with the little chicken bowl and the Som Tum.
Okay.
Pain or gain. Okay. Oh, Mamani rotation savings. Your illegal saving scheme worked. Everyone pays you 10,000 baht. Look at that.
Why?
Please.
Oh.
Okay, so the digital
Gain for you,
wallet
pain
does
for us.
nothing.
Yeah. Easy come, easy go. What is Mamani?
It's like the name of like a famous scam happened in Thailand.
Really?
It's called Memani. Yeah.
Oh,
And
when was
they
that?
scam like multiple people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Rotating money, like people used to.
They make you believe that you paid the certain amount at the end of the month, you get more. And
Right.
they keep taking from
Like,
multiple
and then like the person
people.
at the top gets all the money, and then the next person
kind of like
moves up.
pyramid
Yeah.
scheme. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I got pulled into one of those about 25 years ago in Canada, and people were talking about it like they'd figured out life. They're like, don't tell anyone. The government can't know we're doing this. And I was like, I don't think this is going to work. Well, I'm glad it worked in my favor because I guess it did work. Okay.
5.
Oh, so you can go either way here. So there's a piece called property stop, see stop section. So what happens here?
So we need to pick a card.
Yeah, when you come to this spot, you need to stop immediately. Even like you got more
Mhm.
to continue, but you need to stop to pick your house first.
Oh,
So we've got this deck of cards
Like-
called property.
Might not be a house.
Yeah.
might not be
wait.
Some
Before
sort
you
of
read that,
Mm-hmm.
who, because we're playing with 2 farangs and 3 Thais. How many of you live with your parents?
I still do.
Me too.
I'm living condo.
Okay. All right. So, all right. Just curious because, you haven't really experienced the heartbreak of having a terrible condo yet, but maybe one day you will.
Oh no. Okay. I've got Lad Prao pet friendly flat.
Oh, that's nice.
So I need to commute by BTS or MRT. So a place for pet owners who are tired of hiding their furry friends from the landlord.
Yeah.
But the rental price though
What?
is 30K.
In Lad Prao?
Yeah. And my salary is 30K.
Oh, man.
So you spend your all on rent.
It's all gone.
But
Oh
I
my
thought people
God.
moved out to Lad Prao because it was so cheap because it's so far away from civilization.
Well, it's not
True.
anymore.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I
That's
got it.
why.
So we have 2 direction here. If you pick the card where you can transport by BTS or MRT, it will get shorter. You will arrive
okay.
faster. But
Yeah.
if you on the way that you need to drive using car,
I see. Okay, there's a
it
car
will
there
take
and
you
a
more
train there.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, driving
longer.
from Lad Prao is not fun.
Yeah. I roll again. I've got
3.
3. 1, 2, 3. And then I need to pick a pain and organ card again.
All right.
Which is
Okay. Friends in high places. Made friends with a police chief. Keep this card to bribe your way out of any payment. One time use 50% discount.
2.
Just 2. Wow. A lot of us are way back here.
Fortune Shrine visit. You made an offering at the right shrine. Gain 5,000 baht and roll the dice again.
Oh, that's nice. Did you do one of those things where you go chicka 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 chicka
Oh,
and the
yeah.
stick comes out?
And it determined my future.
That's right. Future is roll again. Okay, now you pick your property.
Yes.
So everyone does that at the beginning of the game, right?
Yes.
Khao San Hostel. Commute by car. Experience Bangkok's nightlife even when you're trying to sleep. Well, at least my rent is cheap. 10K.
And you're paying
Jealous.
30,000 all the way out at Lad Prao and you're 10K on Khao San.
Yeah, I'm sad right now.
But you probably don't have any weirdo tourists
Oh yeah.
smoking weed in
Yeah.
the next room at 4 a.m. Let's pause for a little bit and talk about the brainstorming of this. Like, how did it start and how long did this germinate and take until it got into its final stage that we're playing now?
It started as an April Fool's joke,
Oh, really?
actually. And we did a post on April 1st with a mock-up of a board game called Bangkok Pains. And it got such good feedback. And a lot of people said, we'd love it if you made this game for real.
Oh.
And that got us thinking that, okay, yeah, we could do this, and it won't be too much work, will it?
Well, we were wrong.
we were very wrong. It took the best part of 8 months, I would say, between posting that April Fool's post, then through a process of playing other games like Monopoly or like Game of Life, and everybody contributing feedback about what we liked, what we didn't like, what we thought could work, and then starting to develop a prototype of a game for Bangkok. And we knew it was going to be Bangkok Pains. We knew it was going to be about the highs and lows of life in Bangkok, and all of us had, anecdotes and things about Bangkok life that we wanted to include. But that refinement process took some time to
finalize, to put in focus, to arrive at. Yeah. Was there any big, wrong directions you went in? You started going somewhere and you're like, "Ooh, we can't do this. We have to back up a little bit."
We do multiple mock-ups. Like we start from
A piece of paper.
And the most funny thing I think is about when we need to decide on the amount of money. Like we have the idea that okay, Bangkok is struggle, but if we get more debt, make it more painful for this game, how does it feel? And then we end up with someone in the team got in debt
100K.
Like we play tested it, and everyone was so in debt that we were feeling like giving up halfway, because this is not gonna work out. Everybody's gonna be in debt, and it's just too depressing that okay, we need to change the amount of money, the amount of rent, or other stuff.
Right. Or else at the end of the game, everyone's going to end up throwing themselves out of a condo in Pattaya.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. That's true, because there's a lot of math that goes into this too, right? And it's ratios and game theory and
so many maths.
Yeah. Wow, that's fascinating.
So definitely trying to work out the mechanics with the money, how much money to start with, the sort of the pain or gain in terms of the amount of money you could gain or lose during the game. So that it was still fun to play. Some people may get in debt, and some people may make a lot of money. Trying to work out that. And then also the length of the game. We wanted this to be something that didn't take too long to play, like Monopoly, where, it's going to could go on for days. We wanted something that people could play on their lunch break, or just, after a meal, and it not take maybe more than an hour. Trying to get the right length of the journey through the board. Do we use one die, two dice?
Right.
What is that right sort of playing time for as many as 6 players, but could just be 2 players, and trying to make it work for all those variables?
Fascinating. Yeah, that's crazy. And I can't imagine the amount of testing and retesting and tweaking that must have gone on. And you're we've only been playing for 20 minutes or so, and the chicken bowl is almost a third of the way around the board. So it can go fast if you roll right.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
But the more you slow, the more you get more cards.
Right.
That means you will get a little more money bonus at the end.
Right. But also more penalties along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right.
Potentially.
Potentially.
Yeah, there's definitely a few strategies at play in the game, depending if you want speed and you want to be the first one to arrive at the end, or if you want to try and go slower, but obviously it's the luck of the roll of the dice.
All right, let's keep going.
I need to pick my property.
Okay. Well, where are you going to live?
It's okay. Wireless Road, service apartment,
Ooh.
commute by BTS or MRT. BTS, yes.
Mm-hmm.
For the single professional who value the address over space.
Nice.
Which the rent is 50K, which is fine.
Yeah, but you're neighbors with the U.S. Embassy and the Netherlands Embassy.
My company.
Doing pretty well over there. Better than a DJ and a gamer.
A good life.
As a
you have.
plastic surgeon, you can afford it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pain or gain.
Soy Cowboy Heaven. Got treated like a VIP at Soy Cowboy. I'm not sure why I'm going there. But maybe
Probably to check on some of your work.
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
Nice.
That is good.
That's good.
That's
Yeah,
good.
so I lose 4,000 baht on a wild night out.
Only 4,000 baht on a wild night out. You got off easy, I think.
Yeah.
Business development.
Think of it as an investment in your future clientele.
Unfortunately, I missed a turn.
Oh.
That's my pain from the MRT nightmare because I was on my phone. So
Oh, okay.
So you're still stuck on the
I'm,
MRT.
I'm still on the MRT. I'm doing another lap.
I see. So you not only missed your stop, you missed the turn. Smart. All right, I'm going to roll here. What did I get? Ooh, 7.
7.
Ooh, finally, I might get my payday.
Yes.
Yeah.
1, 2,
How much?
3, 4, 5. Okay, stop at the property card. My payday is 35,000. I'm a gamer. I got a good Twitch stream. Yeah. Okay, so I need to get a property card. Ooh, Chatuchak Townhouse. Commute by BTS MRT. A townhouse that's big on charm, short on parking. Rent is 28,000 baht a month. So I'm paying just a little bit less than my salary, which I guess is a net positive.
Yes, that's called positive.
Cool. Okay. So I live in Chatuchak. Not bad. I used to live in Ari, and that was pretty cool. So I just moved a few stations north.
Roll again.
Roll again to see how much.
Move forward.
5. And then another pain and gain. Pain or gain. Ooh, live show FOMO. Couldn't resist attending every concert in town. Lose 5,000 baht. Okay, there you go. Pay that to the bank. Make sure that goes in the bank and not your pile.
I was tempted.
Fraud.
Fraud. Another scammer in Bangkok. Look at that.
8.
8.
So fish sauce, pain or gain. Oh God. Street food roulette. Not sure what that skewer was, but it was delicious at 2 a.m. Not so much the next day. So I lose 2,000 baht on medical fees.
That suits you.
Yeah, I got
Accurate.
food poisoning a lot in Bangkok.
Some of those sausages are suspiciously pink that I see in those glass cases on ice.
Roll with right hand is better.
Luckier?
9. See? Oh, wow. Signature cocktail sucker. Fell for the bartender's expensive signature cocktail at a fancy Thong Lo bar. I live at Khao San.
You need something fancy in your life.
Right.
Maybe you go to DJing in Thong
Oh,
Lo.
yeah.
You
Right.
make friends with
With
the
the bartender.
and they then give you for free.
Yeah, I think after just living on Khao San for 6 months, it might be nice to live a little bit nicely and go to a upscale bar on Thong Lo.
Where the floor isn't sticky.
Right, exactly. And the bartender cuts ice cubes with a knife or something like that.
Welcome back, Tim.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
You forgot about me. I'm yet to find out where to live.
So
you-
sad.
You're looking at your phone on the BTS the whole time. What's
My
your,
worry is a lot of the good accommodations gone. So
okay, what's your payday, first of all?
40,000 baht, which is pretty good.
Not bad. What's your job again?
I'm an estate agent.
Right.
Yes. Good commission.
Ouch.
Oh,
Ouch.
this is your property
What's
card.
that?
But I obviously don't take my own advice because I'm going to be living in the Sukhumvit penthouse.
Ooh.
Ooh, fancy.
Live above it all and look down on everyone. Literally. Elevator breaks, enjoy the workout. Rental price, 80,000 baht.
Oh my God.
So that's going to be painful.
It's hard-
Since my rent is double my salary.
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine you can actually save money by moving to wireless.
Yeah. ATM agony. ATM 8 your bank card, lose 500 baht. And that happens so often because I come from the UK, and when you go to an ATM in the UK, you get your card back before you get your money.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
And over here, it's the other way around.
You take your money and then you go.
You take your money. I got what I came for. I'm off. I'm going.
Yeah, yeah. Is there a card in here where you lose your book bank, as they call it? Because I've had to do that before in real life, and you have to go to the police station.
But that could be coming in the expansion pack.
Ooh, nice. DLC.
Thank
so
you.
my turn. Now? Okay, I roll and I got 2.
Minimal.
Lame. I don't even know where I am. Ooh, it's rainy season. You get caught in the rain on the back of a motorcycle. Lose 500 baht. Well, as a big dude, I already pay motorcycle drivers more than everyone else, so getting doubly hosed. So where can people buy this game?
So the main place to buy the game is through our website. Whether you type into Google Bangkok Pains or you go directly with the URL, which is www.invisibleinc bangkok.asia/BKK Pains. That's the main place to buy the game.
And you said it was also at TCDC?
Yes. Yeah, so we have some our stock at the Neighbor Mart at TCDC Central Post, so at Jerangung.
Cool. And how do I want, this is a very nice looking board. I'll have some pictures there in the email that goes out to patrons, but it's a bright pink board with bright blue and yellow, red and all kinds of colors. The back is beautiful. It's like soft velvet on the back. Where did you get it done? Just some factory in China, I imagine?
No.
No?
Actually, we do it with our partners.
Yeah, so we have a friend of us who do the premium goods and collectible items. So we work closely with them to work on the mock-ups, select the material by ourselves, and like consulting using different types of paper, testing it if it work or not. Yeah, and there we go.
Yeah,
the final one.
It's a nice little package.
We looked at as well as playing other board games, we looked at the sort of quality of the paper, the board, even the box itself, and we really wanted that, to elevate the quality on our games, so that people who did invest, and even the counters went quite lengths to find the right playing pieces, the counters that you move around the board with, and even getting those from different suppliers. Just because we care about these details, we care about the aesthetics of the board game. And the color scheme, I don't know if you want to explain the inspiration for the color scheme.
So the reason behind these like very bright colors is because we feel like, not just Bangkok, with every city, there's kind of like typical stuff that you would see around the place once you look around. And we feel like with Bangkok, it was such a strong contrast between all of these like bright, colorful things, whether it's like taxi, plastic share, the desk at like the noodle store,
right,
like next to the street. And we feel like those contrasts, mismatched color is what we think of when we think of Bangkok.
I love it.
Yeah.
Like one of those big tour buses goes by and it's got some anime paintings on the side or something that are just crazy. Yeah. Psychedelic.
Yeah, so we wanted to like play around with the idea of how like unaesthetic you could say Bangkok is. Like it's like all over the place. It's a lot going on everywhere all at once. So we want to pull like the essence of that into the art direction of the game.
Right. Really cool. And what's the reception been like? Have people been playing it? Are there board game nights? Is there alcohol involved?
It's been overwhelming. We honestly didn't expect the positive reception that we've received. I mean, when we first put it on sale, the first set of games that we had produced, it sold out in 24 hours, which we never would have expected.
Yeah.
And we've had so much positive feedback, so many positive responses from people, and we didn't realize what a big board game community there is in Bangkok. And influencers who focus only on board games, card games, and promote and talk about games on their YouTube or their TikTok channel. We didn't realize that was such a big community in Thailand. And
the nerds have risen up over the past couple of decades to become mainstream. Yeah, it used to be very niche, but now they guide the direction of a lot of these sort of subcultures and economies.
Yeah, and you see it around Bangkok. There's more and more sort of bars, cafes, or purely just dedicated gaming, not just computer games,
like board game cafes.
Board game cafes, yeah. And so we really see this as possibly a reaction to the very digital world that we live in, that people want something, another form of entertainment, a social activity that isn't necessarily drinking, that they can do together with their friends.
I'll pass that by my 10-year-old and just say, hey, do you want to put the iPad down and get into some old analog style games? I might have to convince him, but I'll get him onto this eventually. It'll be fun.
That's good.
Maybe some less on the drinking part and more on the playing part. Daddy could do the drinking.
Yeah, it's definitely intended for a more adult audience, but it's not to say that isn't unsuitable for children.
No.
I have a 7-year-old daughter. She loves playing it. It's actually great for her maths, working out
Right.
working out.
Okay.
With the money and subtracting your rent from your pay. And it's teaching her some life lessons, which I think are very valuable.
Like you start in debt.
Yes. Yes, you do.
You told her don't grow up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Thanks so much, guys. This is really fun, and we didn't finish because I don't think we want to compress the entire board game down into a single podcast. But if we did continue going around the board, explain what happens at the very end.
Next, from the property stop, we have Bangkok Burnout Stop. So once you reach this space, you can choose whether or not you want to continue working and receive like the normal amount of salary,
right?
Or go on a vacation. You don't get any salary at all, but you also don't have to pay rent.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have like another card deck for the travel path. So it's the same idea as pay no gain, but the risk is higher. So you might have a chance to gain way more, or you will have a chance to lose way more than just the normal pay no gain.
Okay. Because I think everyone who lives in Bangkok needs to get out of Bangkok after.
I need it now.
Burnout right now.
Burnout, yeah.
So in the timeline, it's like in the middle of the year, it's maybe June. After 2 months after Songkran, you may need to like, do I need some break? Yeah, so similar to our life.
Yeah, yeah. And then when you get around here, there's two choose. There's a choice you can make: goodbye Bangkok or one last roll.
Yeah, so as the game feels like a year in Bangkok, we thought when you get to the end of the year, do you say bye to Bangkok, go back to maybe wherever you come from, or go see your family, and you just leave and you count your money and hope that you're up, or do you gamble one last roll? Not that gambling is legal or condoned in Thailand.
Of course, it doesn't happen here.
But there is an option in this game to have one last roll, and it's you're either going to double your money or you're going to lose.
Or Bangkok will get you.
Bangkok will get
has
you,
now.
depending whether you roll an odd or an even. So 50-50 chance. So it's but if it means the difference between losing and winning the game, I think some people might want to take the chance, or some people, if they're pretty happy with their amount of money at the end of the game, don't want to take the risk.
It is like real life. I think we've all known, especially expats, who are like, well, I did my time in Bangkok, I'm out, cutting whatever I need and taking what I have, and I'm getting the hell out. But some guys like me and you are like, nope, one last roll, and we do that every year for decades. Well, thanks, guys. It's very cool. And we had a lot of fun playing it the first time. I had fun tonight, and I will continue playing it with my friends here and there. And maybe we'll have a podcast meetup one night where we play this in the corner, and the winner will get a free podcast or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But thank you, guys.
Problem.
Thank you for playing again.
Thank you very much.
Dude, that sounds like a lot of fun. It was quite creative.
Yeah, it was. It was a really fun evening, and we didn't play all the way to the end. We cut out after a while because don't want to record an entire board game being played. But it's fun, man. And as I talked about with them on the show, they talked about how many iterations the game goes through in its development, and how you've got to tweak this setting, and then that means you have to tweak that setting. And while we were playing, I told the guys a story of another friend of ours who wanted to make a board game years ago called King of Porn.
Right.
And, it was a fun idea, and it went through dozens and dozens of iterations as we developed it, but it's a ton of work. And really like all the Bangkok-centric tweaks they put in the game.
Yeah, there's a lot of little trivia in there.
Yeah, like you start in debt, which is pretty funny. And the variety of careers you get on a lucky card draw is hilarious.
Right.
And where you live in the city depends how you get to work and how you spend your salary. So it's a really fun way to sit around with friends and just see how badly Bangkok kicks your ass.
It's very insider,
Yeah. I wonder if, you can get those Monopoly games that are like the city version, right? Like the Bangkok version of Monopoly and stuff. But they're still just Monopoly with different names and things like this. So it was refreshing to play a game with its rules were built around life in Bangkok.
Yeah. Super creative. Good job, guys.
I liked it. I had a fun time. And me and you will have to get together with some other friends. We'll have a Bangkok podcast themed Bangkok Pains evening.
I'm in. Sounds like fun.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll record the whole thing. It'll probably be too much cursing and swearing. You're probably going to pull a career card and get a really high paying job, and I'm going to end up being some, I don't know, traffic cop.
Motorbike guy.
Hey, how dare you? Some of those motorbike guys make a good living.
They probably do.
Yeah, but thanks, Tim, and everyone. It was really, really fun to sit down and chat, and I had a fun evening with the board game. So everyone, make sure to head to the website, pick up a copy. It's fun to get your friends together, have some beers, and see how Bangkok does.
For sure. Thanks, Tim and friends.
Yeah. All right, let's get into some love, loathe, or live with, where one of us picks a particular aspect of living in Bangkok, which we discuss to decide if it's something we love about living here, loathe about living here, or have come to accept as something that we just have to learn to live with no matter how we feel about it. And this week, Ed, I got something for you.
All right, man.
Now, on the show before, we've talked about how we feel about the odd Farang walking around Bangkok with his shirt off. I saw a couple the other day.
Correct.
And don't feel good about it. Every time I driving my car and I see someone walking down the street with a shirt off, I want to open my window and yell, "Put a shirt on, hippie!"
Right.
Something like that. But I want to take this one step further. What do you think about, it doesn't have to be when you're seeing some guy without a shirt in Bangkok, even on a beach or something. What do you think about when you see a foreigner with a sakyan tattoo?
Oh, wow. Interesting question. I guess I have mixed feelings about it. I mean, number one, I do think those tattoos are cool. And they are traditional Thai art, I guess. But I think we've talked about this before. It does kind of depend on maybe why they have it or if they understand what it is. Part of my thing is I sometimes when I see that kind of stuff, I wonder if they have any idea what it means or if they know the history. It could be something very respectful, like they know the history or they know where it came from or they've got it from a traditional Thai temple or something. Right. So, I mean, in general, I think they're cool, but it also could be just some cheesy copy of one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I generally give them the benefit of the doubt because if you're going to put something on your body forever,
right,
usually you have an understanding of what it is. And I can't imagine that some random dude or woman who doesn't, not Thai would go to a tattoo artist studio and say like, "Oh, I like those squiggly lines. Put them on me forever."
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
knowing what they are, right?
Yeah, so, I have friends with tattoos, and they're all. To be honest, I've got a couple who got tattoos when they're young and kind of regret it. Right. But most of the people I know with tattoos are. There's a whole culture where they're very careful. They're not dumb. They're very careful what they put on their body, and there's meaning to it. Right. So I gotta go. I'm not sure. Do I love it? I don't know. I mean, it is cool. It is. Yeah, I'm somewhere between a live with and a love. I mean, it just depends on why they're doing it and if they understand it, I guess.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I certainly don't hate it or loathe it. And I don't love it. I don't see it and go, cool. But
right. I mean, I'm not brave enough. I'm just not brave enough to have any tattoos. So, they get props just for doing it,
Why don't you get like a camera or something?
Yeah.
We talked in the bonus show about how you're going to start putting some of your photography online. Make your first tattoo like a camera on the middle of your chest or around your nipple or something like that.
Yeah, that'll be really cool.
Anyway, I'm the same as you. I don't loathe it. I don't love it, but I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. I assume that person knows what it is and it has some meaning to them.
It's more Thai soft power, man.
That's right. Thai needle power.
All right. A final thanks to our patrons who support the show. Patrons get a ton of cool perks and the warm, fuzzy feeling knowing that they're helping in our never-ending quest for cool content. Find out more by clicking support on our website. And connect with us online. We're Bangkok Podcast on social media, bangkokpodcast.com on the web, or simply bangkokpodcast@gmail.com. We love hearing from our listeners and always reply to our messages.
Yeah, you can also listen to each episode on YouTube. Send us a voicemail through our website that will feature on the show. hit me up on Blue Sky at BKK Greg. Thanks for listening, everyone. Take it easy out there, and we'll see you back here next week.
For sure.